And we're on live on Eurovision TV. Welcome back. My name is Abdelaziz Mahmoud, and I'm here with the last meet and greet for this year's Eurovision 2014. It's Spain with Ruth Lorenzo. Welcome, Ruth.
Hola.
How was your first rehearsal?
It was really good, I think. I feel very comfortable on stage. The team is brilliant. And it's something that makes you feel, as an artist, very calm. And whatever changes you need to make or anything that needs to be developed, you can work so easily with the team so great. So I'm really happy.
So do you want to change anything from now until next?
There's just certain parts or certain angles or lights, just the detail. It's the detail that really does make it special.
Yeah. So this is your first rehearsal, as I said. What are you going to spend your next days here in Copenhagen doing?
I wish I could go out and see the city, but I guess I don't have a lot of time.
I heard you're a fan of The Little Mermaid.
I am. I'm going to try and go and meet her live. Yeah.
Cool. Let's have some questions from our Twitter users. Okay. They're using the hashtag #AskEurovision, and the first one is from Bruce. He's asking you, how does preparing for Eurovision compare to when you were on stage on the X Factor back in the UK?
To be honest, it's quite similar. It's very intense. The X Factor was a show that you were up at 7 in the morning, down at 2 in the morning, you know? So it was really intense, and I think it's really prepared me for all of this, because it's something that I'm familiar with, especially the stage and the kind of production. So the X Factor was brilliant. I loved it. I loved it. And I'm loving Eurovision.
But any differences then? Is this different in any way?
I think the big difference is the audience that's going to be watching. X Factor was being seen by 12 million. And I think here is estimated 250 million throughout the world. So, wow, you know, it's a big responsibility. But I'm happy I had the opportunity to train with the X Factor to get to do this.
Good. Next question is from Carlos Galatia. What makes your song different and special from past Spain entries at the Eurovision?
Well, the song is different and special to me because I wrote it. I don't like to compare things. In fact, I hate it when I'm being compared, so I tend not to do it.
That's fair.
But it is a special song to me because I wrote it in a really hard time of my life when my whole career was changing, my life, everything, and I thought that nothing else could happen, and then it started raining, and I thought, what am I going to do now? I need the sun to Spain, and I need to go home. So it talks about accepting adversity and making it your friend, making it something that pushes you to look for your dreams.
Nice. Let's have some questions from the audience. The blonde woman over there, please.
Hi.
Hola.
I'm Ricky from Eurovisionary. Ruth, I follow your career since you participated in X Factor back in 2008. And I was especially very happy with your cover of Purple Rain. Would you mind doing a little song of it?
No, of course not. Let's see. Purple rain, purple rain. To see you laughing in the purple rain.
Beautiful. Speaking of rain, your song Dancing in the Rain, you're going to sing that in both English and also Spanish.
Yes.
How come?
Well, it was important to me the song was originally written in English, the whole thing. I wrote it in London whilst I lived in London. And I brought it to Spain, and I thought people need to understand the message. And because I'm the writer of the track, it was easy to translate it and to make the message understandable in Spanish without having to be the same lyric. But then I got chosen, and I thought, my goodness, I need to take it to Europe. everybody speaks English. So let's add a little bit more English so everybody understands the message. I've kept the Spanish because there is a lot of people in Spain wanting to keep that identity. I am Spanish, and you know, I hope I sound sexy.
It does. Oh, sorry. I'm not here to decide. The gentleman in front here, please.
Hi, Ruth. We met in London during the Eurovision party in London, and there you gave this wonderful interpretation of the Nessun Dorma, which really stunned all the people there and all the fans. As we have just heard you, and even when we analyze Dancing in the Rain, your voice is very versatile. You can change to different styles. What made you choose this style, this music style which you are presenting, and why this style of Dancing in the Rain? And I wish you good luck for the coming contest.
Thank you very much. Well, the style of the song was born differently. It was born as a dance track. But I am not a dance artist, so we decided to make it more, it's not slower, but we've added an orchestra with a piano. For me, the real sounds are very important. It's very important to have musicality in music. Yes, we're using also machines, but I need the instruments. And my love for opera since I was a kid is something that has made me the artist and the composer that I am now. And that's why I kind of, you know, I like to use strings and an electric guitar, you know.
Alistair?
Hi, Alistair Birch from SBS Radio in Australia. I think you spent some time in the United States as a child. How has America influenced your personal musical style?
Yes, the States. It was a very interesting time of my life, and I loved it. I loved it because in high school, I got to do My Fair Lady, Phantom of the Opera. I got to do loads of musicals within school. It wasn't anything professional. But Americans have that beauty, that music, it's included in their day-to-day life. And that is something that I really like about Eurovision, that is connecting everyone to have music in their day-to-day life, you know? So I feel very, very happy that I got to grow or be a few years there and then being able to do what I've learned.
The gentleman in the red.
Let's speak a little bit in Spanish.
Vale.
Bienvenida.
Muchas gracias.
Hemos visto tu primer ensayo. Realmente, ¿qué piensas del ensayo? ¿Qué es lo que te gustaría cambiar? ¿Y qué falta de ese 70%? Porque nos has dicho que solo hemos visto un 30%, ¿no?
Sí, bueno, aparte de faltar el vestido, la imagen y todo lo que falta, ¿no? Y vocalmente también, que yo esté al 100%. Hay cosas que pulir. Estamos muy cerca, pero hay cosas que pulir. No quiero que España parezca un circo. Quiero que España se vea con clase, con internacionalidad y con belleza, sobre todo.
Thanks. Next question from a gentleman in the red over there. And please, we do the rest in English, please. So
Sorry.
Because we are so many international journalists.
Yes.
Thanks.
Hello, Ruth. Dara Rek, ESC News. Ruth, I was watching the Spanish selection live, and I was just wondering, you got given a present, and it was of the Little Mermaid. Can you explain what this was to you?
Well, my parents separated when I was quite young. Before that, I got given as a gift the Little Mermaid album to hear to, and I used to hear it every night before I went to bed. Then my parents split and we moved to America. And that album stayed at my house in Spain, which it got sold, it got lost.
Oh, no.
We lost everything, my piano, the music, everything. And so it was amazing to see it back in my hands. Because it's something that when you're a dreamer, when you live life, or a hard life, or a day-to-day life, that you have struggles and you're a dreamer, and you go back to all them things that made you happy as a child. For me, The Little Mermaid is one of them. In fact, I even tried to sing underwater. I recommend not to try it to anybody. But it was very emotional when I saw it there. I was so happy. It's in my room. I'm never going to lose it again.
Gentleman in a silver jacket over there.
Hola, Ruth. Hello. How are you? Daniel Martino from Olivision.com. We love Ruth Lorenzo, but we want to know what's going to happen after Eurovision. Are you releasing an album? Is the output going to influence an album, yes or no?
Well, the output of Eurovision is not going to influence. The album is coming out. Whether people like it or not, I'm going to bring an album out.
People like it.
But the material is written, it's done. We need to record it. I'm looking for the right producer to do that, which I'm traveling to LA on the 14th of this month, just a few days after Eurovision. So for me, this is a gift. I'm trying to enjoy every second because I love productions like this. I love it. But after this is finished, whatever happens, I need to go for that album, bring it to Spain. We want to go to South America. There's going to be English in there too. So there's a lot of work to be done. Oh, thank you.
Ruth, I want to welcome you to Copenhagen and wish you good luck next week in the finals. And I'll see you later when you'll be joining us at the opening ceremony in front of City Hall. That's here in Copenhagen. Thank you so much and good luck, Ruth.
Thank you. Thank you,
And
everyone.
that's it for today. I'll see you later at 10 minutes to 6 p.m. local time. That will be our big opening ceremony. See you soon.